Why do you like John Wick 4? Like after there's been like 3 previous movies already. How have they reinvented the wheel? Is it the Donnie Yen effect? Is it how do you keep the audience like engaged fourth movie in?
Introducing new characters, introducing new legendary actors and stunt performers into the mix. It was more like the way it ended. Just having the ability to just end a franchise on like a final full stop and be like, yep. We're doing it. Where like every other franchise that I've seen this year, like you watch Indiana Jones 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like James Mangold could take a page out of John Wick 4 and just like learn the Well, I shouldn't, not James Mangold, but the studio behind it.
Whoever wrote that piece.
Learn the difference between, just like letting a franchise just like come to a definitive full stop versus just tapering off.
Yeah, like this felt, John Wick 4 feels like Indiana Jones 3 in that it's just the perfect ending.
Let's bookend it,
You're just happy with that. No
sequel baiting?
No post-credits bullshit.
Well, that's good.
Just like, nah, that's it.
John Wick will return.
And it just felt, John Wick will return in Live and Let Die or 007 Spectre. It's a fun movie. Similar to Mission Impossible in that like you're traveling the world, going to all these different exotic locations.
Always, you can't go wrong with like a globe-trotting adventure movie, right?
Yeah. There's like an authenticity to the way that Keanu Reeves performs in those movies.
How do you mean?
Well,
what do you mean by authenticity?
Similar to Tom Cruise, like that he's very invested in the role as far as the stunt choreography, the fighting, the shooting, the way he's reloading, the way he holds weapons and stuff like that. You know that he's done proper training and he's not some actor that's just rocked up and is like, I'm going to hold my pistol like this because it looks cool.
You see that in the movies?
And the other thing with John Wick is even though like there's like few moments where it's a bit too much to handle, where it's too unbelievable, it's still like John Wick is here and Fast and Furious is here. It's even
too over the top.
Even when it starts to, it never gets to that level ever of Fast and Furious.
We are headed to outer space.
And maybe it's just because all the other action movies are so terrible at this, but like just basic stuff like selling an injury when an actor gets stabbed or something, and they start limping. If it's like a typical superhero movie, it's just like they get stabbed,
pull the knife out and just
pull the
drop
knife
it on the
out,
ground.
and then it's fine. Or Fast and Furious, they get stabbed and the knife just stays there, and at first they're like, ugh, but then the next shot, he rises, he stands up straight. Oh, that's what I get for making fun of Vin Diesel.
They just get up out of it and be like, oh, that was itchy. A 5-inch stab wound.
Vin Diesel just like pumps out his chest and the knife bounces out of his body and stabs like 3 guys at the same time.
I got family.
Disregarding how in real life a stab wound would be followed by months and months of physio appointments and so on.
Bro, if I bend over the wrong way, I end up seeing a physio for a couple of months. John Wick was fantastic. Great fight choreography, fulfilling story, excellent creativity. It got to a point where I was like, wow, like I am just not getting tired of seeing John Wick kill people.
There's not that repetition.
No. For example, there's a fight scene that happens on a like this long staircase. Just the way they incorporate the stairs into the fight sequences. It's just like simple things that they do, but that throw it into a whole different direction.
Well, I also like, I've seen this scene where they have the top-down camera to really emulate that Hotline Miami look, where he was shooting those incendiary ammos and you could see all the individual rooms. So that's like kind of blending video game aspect into the cinematography.
Yes, I totally forgot about that.
So you appreciate it. That's 4 movies in, they still could find original ways to capture this. The long takes, there's no cutting. It's just all in one take, that sort of thing.
That was
4 movies in, they're still able to do that.
That's what I thought.
That's
because
good.
When I originally went into that movie, I went in with no expectations. I was watching it on the plane trip to Italy. And I was like, it's going to be the same tired stuff. I was like, I feel like the 3rd movie could have been the ending. Did it really have to go to 4? But no.
It earned its place. It earned it. Okay, good. Okay.
It felt justified.
Well, that's good, man. Because sequelitis, man, that's a very real thing.